Hi, just home from doing a service today. You can see my garden in the background there. But I thought before I go in, I'd just have a quick chat with you. I just want to tell you about this service because the man was awfully organised. He didn't like surprises. He liked to know how the day was going to unfold, an elderly gentleman. And he'd, so much so that he'd actually written his own service. Or his own eulogy anyway. So he'd broken it into sections addressing a group of people, and thanking them for what they brought to his life, and then he finished that section off with a song that he'd chosen to reflect his feelings and his love for these people. And then the next section he did to his partner. And within that, he mentioned some regrets from when they were much younger, and they'd split, and then they came back together much later in life, and his love and gratitude for that. And then he finished that section off with a special song for her. And the next section he did was for his daughter, and when he talked to his daughter, and how much he loved her, and how he'd spent a lot of years working long hours to provide, and had some regrets later in life that he'd missed out on her upbringing, and he said it was at a high cost. But he had some lovely words, and he left her with a song that he used to sing to her. And then there was a bit to his grandson and a mention of his great-granddaughter. And there was something really, really special about reading this man's words today. And the room was full of grief. It was a really sad time, but it was just really special to be able to, and it was a real honour for me to be able to read his words today. And yes, we all have regrets. We will always, everyone will die with some regrets or not, but just hearing some today was a real food for thought, So, yeah, it was just special with it being his words, reading his words today. So, you know how I'm always banging on about thinking about your funeral, talking about death. And this is why, because when people do this, it brings a different dimension into that space. It was lovely. Okay, well, enjoy the rest of your day, folks, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.